Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome out to Grant High School out here in Dry Prong, Louisiana. My name is Chuck Perkins. You're watching a 446 Sports presentation of Louisiana High School softball. Yes, indeed. There we go. You got to get the sport right. We cover so many different sports that sometimes, for some reason whatsoever, I get lost. But that's okay. Hopefully, won't get lost throughout the game. We're out here at Grant High School where they're celebrating. Tonight is senior night out here for the Lady Cougars in Grant High School here, and they're going to be battling against the Winnfield Lady Tigers. We'll get to the game festivities in a few moments, but just wanted to bring it on live here because they're fixing to start doing the senior festivities here at the beginning of the game, and the game's scheduled to be first pitch at about 5:30. So, want to give you a little bit of a shot here, and we'll turn on the microphone, so hopefully you'll be able to hear everything, and it'll be a view from center field. Actually, it's a view from center field out here in the depths of right before the wooded area and right up against the wall here. So, I'm going to mute my mic here for a little bit and let you listen in. Again, we do not own the rights to the music that is playing that you may be hearing. The girls look like they're having a good time on both sides already. The music's playing, and they're out here doing a little bit of dancing. So we'll let you get a view of what's going on out here, and I'll get out of the way so you can enjoy the rest of the show for a little bit. Again, my name is Chuck Perkins. We'll be back with you in a little bit. Senior night here at Grant High School.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight our seniors will take their home field as they near the end of their career at the Grant High School. It is with great pleasure that we bring to you Senior Night in honor of our 3 graduating softball seniors for 2025. First, please welcome your utility player, number 3, Miss Shelby Crabtree. She is being escorted tonight by her parents, Jimmy and Angie Crabtree. Shelby's played softball for 15 years, 4 of them being at Grant. During her time as a Grant High School softball player, she received the Lady Cougar Award. Shelby's also a member of HOSA, Beta, Mentor, Student Council, and Class Treasurer. She's also on the praise team at New Prospect Baptist Church. When asked, Shelby said her favorite softball memory is when Coach Cooper break checked Tammy and flew 2 seats in front of her. After graduation, Shelby plans to attend LC and major in nursing and minor in psychology. She hopes to become a labor and delivery nurse. Shelby's favorite scripture is Isaiah 48. The grass withers, the flower fades, but the word of our God stands fast. Congratulations and good luck, Shelby. please welcome your third baseman, number 7, Miss Cheyenne Raymond. She is being escorted tonight by her parents, John and Michelle Ramos, and family. Cheyenne has played softball for 14 years, 2 of them being at Grant. During her time at Grant High School, as a Grant High School softball player, she has received second-team All-District outfield. Cheyenne is also a member of FFA Floriculture. When asked, Cheyenne said her favorite softball memory is when they pranked the coaches on April Fool's Day. After graduation, Cheyenne plans to attend CLTCC and major in nursing. Cheyenne's favorite scripture is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Congratulations and good luck, Cheyenne. Tonight, we honor our seniors for their dedication, leadership, and hard work. You've helped shape this team into something special, and your legacy will last beyond the field. Thank you for everything you've given to this program. As you move forward, know that we'll always be cheering you on. Congratulations, seniors. We are so proud of you.
Well, there you have it. Their senior night at goodness gracious, that mic's picking up. I'll turn that off. Okay. There you have senior night here at Grant High School for the Lady Cougars. The 3 graduating seniors there you saw and could hear what was going on with that. Many congratulations for jobs well done for each of them. And while they're warming up here, getting ready for that first pitch at 5:30, we'll take a quick break and let our sponsors have a few words, and we'll be back in a few minutes. My name is Chuck Perkins. You're watching 446 Sports.
Central Louisiana. This is your home for live sports action. From the field to the court, 446 Sports delivers the games you love with expert commentary and passionate coverage. Cheer for your favorite athletes and relive the moments that define our community spirit. Our sponsors keep us in the game. Together, we bring you the best in local sports coverage. Join the 446 Sports family today. Watch, cheer, celebrate. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. .446 Sports, where Central Louisiana comes to play.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Firehouse Subs just partnered with Hot Ones to create 2 new hook and ladder subs.
One with pickles marinated in Last Dab Reaper sauce to test yourself.
And a milder one with crispy garlic chips if tests aren't really your thing.
Find out how hot you like it for a limited time at Firehouse Subs.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Central Louisiana. This is your home for live sports action. From the field to the court, 446 Sports delivers the games you love with expert commentary and passionate coverage. Cheer for your favorite athletes and relive the moments that define our community spirit. Our sponsors keep us in the game. Together, we bring you the best in local sports coverage. Join the 446 Sports family today. Watch, cheer, celebrate. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. .446 Sports, where Central Louisiana comes to play.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Firehouse Subs just partnered with Hot Ones to create 2 new hook and ladder subs.
One with pickles marinated in last dab Reaper sauce to test yourself.
And a milder one with crispy garlic chips if tests aren't really your thing.
Find out how hot you like it for a limited time at Firehouse Subs.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Welcome back out here to Grant High School. Beautiful, beautiful, partly very sparsely cloudy day to be out here at the ballpark. Today is senior night here for the Lady Cougars of Grant High School, and they had their little celebration early on about 5 o'clock. Tried to bring you the center field view of it. You see right there at the plate right now that the umpires are meeting with both coaches there, and they are getting the who's it's and what's it's galore of what they need to do. You got the Lady Cougars over here lined up. Looks like maybe they're doing some calisthenics in a circle there, if you will. And then the Lady Tigers from Winnfield are over here in their dugout waiting for their turn to come out and take the field. So home game tonight here for the Lady Cougars of Grant, and my name is Chuck Perkins with 446 Sports, bringing you the live high school action out here and give you a KLB First Alert game day weather forecast. It's 72 degrees, feels like it's 72 degrees. Dew point is at 39 degrees rather. Humidity at 30%. Wind west-northwest at 4 miles an hour. Sunset is scheduled for 7:34 p.m. Right now, the flags are hanging still, but earlier they were gusting out a little bit, so I'm not sure what the gusts are for today. And music has stopped here at has stopped here. Okay.
Starting off with the lineup for the Lady Tigers. Batting leadoff, number 14, Tig. Batting second, number 6, Belt. Batting third, number 1, Bartlett. Fourth, number 21, Batting fifth, number 12, Batting sixth, number 7, Bartlett. Number 2, Callan. Batting eighth, number 3, Anderson. Batting ninth, number 4, Smith. And the rest of your Lady Tigers. And now for your Lady Cougars. Lead off the catcher, sophomore, number 21, Carly Rose. Batting second base, junior, number 6, Sadie Wilson. Batting third, playing first base, senior, number 2, Bella Daniels. Batting fourth, your pitcher, junior, number 14, Peyton Kirkland. Batting fifth, playing shortstop, sophomore, number 11, Emma Futrell. Batting sixth, playing left field, sophomore, number 18, Tammy McGee. Batting seventh, playing right field, freshman, number 9, Audley Carpenter. Batting eighth, playing third base, senior, number 7, Cheyenne Ramos. Batting ninth, playing center field, sophomore, number 19, Catherine. And the rest of the Lady Cougars. Head coach Jessica Cooper, assistant coaches Kelsey Harrison and Jamie Mosley. Please stand for our prayer followed by our national anthem. Dear Jesus, we come before you today, Lord, just thanking you for this day that we get to play the game of softball. I just pray that both the teams go out there and give it their all, that we keep them safe, and that no one is injured. I pray that they do everything to glorify you, Jesus. And for Bella, Cheyenne, and Shelby, Lord Jesus, I just pray for them that they will let you just guide their footsteps the rest of their life. I pray as they're finishing up their senior year, whether it be softball and school, Lord Jesus, that you be with them. Give them opportunity, Lord. May they see it and have clarity. We love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen.
There you have it. You had the starting lineups called out. Oh my. Let me fix the scoreboard here. Thank you, Doug. Catching that. There we go. Now we got the scoreboard fixed. I'm going to try to peek out here, and I think the first one in there was a strike. There we go. Maybe a 2-1. We'll go with that. Strike two. Go with 2-2 now, I believe it's the count. Fielded over there to the first baseman who picks it up, steps on the bag, gets the first out of the inning. One and one is the count now to Lady Tigers. That is Phelps, number 6, Phelps batting. Fouled off the first base side there. 1-2. That one's in there for a strikeout. Two outs now, top of the first. Now batting for the Winnfield Tigers is Bartlett, R. Bartlett. He hits that one out here to right field and gloved there nicely by Carpenter. So after the first half inning, 0-0. We go into the bottom of the half, and the Lady Cougars are waiting their turn to come up to bat. We'll be back in a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
You're back out here to Grant High School, where the Lady Cougars are battling with the Winnfield Lady Tigers. And first inning passed through, 3 up, 3 down. No harm, no foul. Find ourselves now in the bottom of the first. There we go. Up in there high, ball one. Carly Rowe, number 12, for the Lady Cougars in there to bat. Fouls that one back into the net, 1-1. That's pretty neat. That one held out here. Fielded by the shortstop over to first base in time to get the first out. Picked up by the right fielder, Phelps, for the Lady Tigers. 2 outs. At the bat now is Better Daniels. hit on the shortstop there, over to first in time, and gets the out there as well. 3 up, 3 down. Also, another one complete, 0-0 as we go into the second. We'll be back in a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Microphone from out here, got a little bit of an echo in it, but can pull some of that ambiance in there. Got a check swing there. That's going to be strike one. See what happens there. Checking things there. What's the umpire? Ball, all that. 1-1. Get over over to first, going to go foul. Down there at right field, and Crawford picks it up. Back in play. Thank you. Down and gloved by the pitcher over to first in time to get the first out there, or second out there. Advances Weary to second base. Calendar now into bat. Just inside the strike zone there. Nice call. Play at home, no play at home. Sliding in is Weary for the first score there. So there we go for the Winnfield Lady Tigers. That's the first score on the board there for the Winnfield Lady Tigers. And Wallace Associates scoreboard. Single shot there by Calendar. Now to bat Anderson. She fouls that one back. Infield back there. Butt there. Strike call. 0-2. Swing away this time. Swing away and missed that one. Third strike, but the Lady Tigers do get one on the board there here in the top of the second. They lead 1-0. The Cougars are back in action here in just a few moments at the bottom of the second. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching 446 Sports. We are back to action here at Grant High School with the Lady Cougars and Lady Tigers from Winnfield are battling it out. And there's a shot got through the infield from the Lady Cougars. That is number 14, Lady Cougars, Peyton Kirtland, who is pitching. So we'll see if there's a courtesy runner that comes in for her. Doesn't look like any changes are coming from Coach. So Kirtland is going to be running. Must be a valuable base runner. Now Futrell steps into bat. Showing bunt, and the first and third are crashing in on it to make the play on it. Lady Cougars are wearing their burgundy with pinstripes. And the Lady Tigers are wearing their whites with white pinstripes with red letters. And Good-looking uniforms on both. That was going to be fouled off to the side here. Come back and reset for the 1 and 2. A lot of broadcasting going on tonight for 446. We're swinging high on that one. Got her swinging, and that'll retire Futrell from the side. I believe this is Kimmy McGehee coming up to the plate. There it is, Kimmy McGehee, indeed, number 18. That one's fouled back. 1 and 1. But a lot of broadcasting going on today for 446 Sports. We have 5. Count on 5 broadcasts going on. You have this one that you're watching here, Grant Lady Cougars and the Winnfield Lady Tigers. I'm going to try to stumble my way through the rest of them. That was ball 2. We also have, I'm going to go over here and cheat a minute. Come back to it in just a moment with you. That one's fouled back out of play as well. Have the Buckeye Lady Panthers as facing can't tell who that is right off. Go back and look at that in a moment. Down on strikes is McGehee. First out. Carpenter steps in now. That one's hit to second. Going for the easy out there to second base from Callender to Bartlett. Yes, the shortstop Bartlett there covering. Gets the third out of the inning, and that'll retire the side. We'll be back in a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Welcome back out here to the Lady Cougars Grant High School. Showed bunt there, and we are in the top of the third. Here we go, top of the third. We'll get that. We're moving right along here quickly. Lady Panthers from Buckeye was left off there a minute ago. They're playing the St. Joseph's Academy from Plocherville. That one fouled back into the screen there for strike 2. Smith is up to bat right now. Izzy Smith for the Lady Tigers. That one's in there. Caught her looking on that one. Gets the out. Back to the top of the order now, it looks like. That should be Higgs, if I have that correctly. See in just a moment. Should be Kylie Higgs. There we go. Left-handed batter standing in there. Swing at it to miss that one. Strike one. Cartland's dishing out there for the Lady Cougars from the circle. That one just outside. Ball one. There's one hit up here through, gets right through the middle, hits the glove of the diving shortstop there, Futrell, but not able to get it in glove. And I don't know if she could get up in time to get the fast-paced Higgs over there on first in time. First is occupied now by Higgs, and that's going to bring in Phelps in to bat here for the Lady Tigers. Ball over the head of Rowe back there. Advances the runner from first to second. Gets an easy one in there. Ball one. Buckeye Panthers baseball is hosting Gina. S3 Ash is hosting Oakdale. And Grace Christian foul ball there. Grace Christian is senior night as well for them, and they're hosting Glenmore. So a lot going on here on 446 Sports. Pick your channel, pick your station you want to listen to, or game that you want to watch, or go to one of the ballparks and watch another one if you like. Bunt laid down by Phelps, and that advances Higgs over to third base now. Got two outs. Bartlett. Raylyn Bartlett in. First pitch in there for ball. That one, hard hit ball here to second base where Sadie Wilson gloves that one. Gets the third out of the inning. So after 2.5 innings of play, Lady Tigers still lead by 1. We'll be back in just a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back out here to the bottom of the third inning at Grant High School, where the Lady Cougars are facing off with the Lady Tigers from Winnfield on senior night here in Grant High School. They honored 3 of their seniors at the before the game. Great little festivity. Gave them some really big, not plaques, but really big, maybe a uniform or a jersey possibly, because it was a real big shadow box looking thing. So we're getting started here. Big swing there. I believe that is Cheyenne Ramos. Yes, Cheyenne Ramos there for the Lady Cougars batting. Caskey has done really well there from the circle for the Tigers. One up high. 1-1 now. That one's outside, ball two. Kick some dirt around there, does Caskey. Gets settled in. Ramos steps back up to the plate. Swing by Ramos misses. Ramos playing third base tonight for the Lady Cougars. 2-2. That one's hit up high. Going to be gloved here by the second baseman, Calendar, for the Lady Tigers to get the first out. Little exchange there, and that's going to be Gentry coming up to bat now for the Lady Cougars. She hits that one, and that's going to be a pop-up. Going to be gloved there by Anderson, who's on third base for the Lady Tigers, to get the second out. Nice job there, running across midfield to glove that one. Back to the top of the order now with Carly Rowe up to bat. 2 outs. And just outside there, ball one. Looked that one in. She started to swing at it, but just, I think where she stood, it looked like from her point, it might have been a little bit outside, but it was a beautiful pitch there by Caskey. Swinging hack down at it by Rowe. Not a good swing at all by her. You can tell she's not happy with it either. 1-2 now. See if Rowe can get something started. She's very speedy. She gets a hit. She's almost guaranteed to be on base. A little off speed there. Left it maybe a little high, a little outside. One of the two there. 2-2 either way. 2 outs. Fouled that one back into the netting. Reset now for the 2-2. Catcher there, Higgs, for the Tigers, picks it up, gets it back out there to Caskey. That's a good hit shot. Called off there by Bartlett. Anderson was backing up to it, but Bartlett, the shortstop, came over and called her off of it. Says, no, I got it. You already got one this inning. I'll take this one. So after 3 complete innings, the Lady Tigers from Winnfield are leading 1-0. We'll be back in a moment.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
getting reset here to do this top of the fourth here between the Lady Cougars from here, right here at Grant High School, where we are housed and we are playing this game. Beautiful facility here, down kind of in the bottom, as you can see that hill up there, right behind home plate, and this was kind of tucked down, but it's not real low because it's right level. If we look over here to my left, you can't see it from the camera, but just trust me, from where I'm standing in center field, so basically back behind the softball field here is the football field, so it's right here on the same level with it. But up that hill is where you'll find the rest of the school, and there to the right of home plate is where the baseball team is playing their game also. Shot here, right out of the bat, first pitch there, hit by, waiting for my update because I don't have that number 23 on mine. Either how, that's first out of the inning. That one's in there for a strike one. That was far, number 21. I thought it was 23 on her shirt there, on her jersey. Far, just first bat. Two strikes right in there by Kirtland here by the Lady Cougars, dealing it out. Caskey up there for the Lady Tigers batting. Takes that ball one. Fouls that one back into that little netting area and that half little brick wall that's back there. Reset for the 1 and 2. Fouled that one back into the catcher, Carly Rowe. There's a conference over here by the coach for Lady Tigers, asking a question. Back at it here. That one outside low there. 2 and 2 now. That one's going to be hit hard out here to right field. Going to be over the head of Carpenter. She quickly gets it in, but Caskey gets her a double out of that one. See her standing there on second base. Big hit there by Caskey. Same, I think it's Weary, if I remember correctly, is in to run for courtesy runner. Throw was down. Rowe threw the ball down to third. Covering was Futrell got over there to cover because the bunt was on, but just could not get the ball in the glove. That'll advance the runner 60 feet over to third now. Anna Claire Bartlett up to bat. I believe that first pitch was also a ball, so we'll go 2-0. That one hit back up the middle over the first in time to get the out, give up the run. Fielder's choice there. Takes the out. Wary makes it home. again. That is 2 now for the Lady Tigers that Wary has brought across the board. Kylie Callender, the second baseman for the Tigers, up to bat. She hits one first pitch. It goes to the second baseman over to first. Wilson grabs it and throws it to Daniels and gets the third out of the inning, retiring the side there. But the Lady Tigers put one more on the board. We'll be back in a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports.
Firehouse Subs just partnered with Hot Ones to create 2 new hook and ladder subs.
One with pickles marinated in Last Dab Reaper sauce to test yourself.
And a milder one with crispy garlic chips if tests aren't really your thing.
Find out how hot you like it for a limited time at Firehouse Subs.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Here we are back live here in the bottom of the 4th. You see there on your Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen that the Lady Tigers are leading this one 2-0. Sadie Wilson into bat here for the Lady Cougars. Swung on and missed that one, strike 1. That one really high there, but Higgs does an excellent job of getting up there and putting the glove on it. Wilson's going to foul that one back and over the netting, and where it kind of plunks down on the heel back there, back beside the stairwell that goes up where the concession stand is. That services both fields, baseball and softball. 1-2 now. Caskey looking at her wrist to get the sign, the pitch. That one's going to be fouled out of play. Plunking on the heel as well. Trying to see, and it rolls its way back down. It was on a little bit of a slope there, makes its way back down. Also, Wilson makes her way back to first. Reset for the 1-2. Strong hit ball, but that's going to hit that fencing over here where the batting cage is, just outside the fenced area of the field. See a parent or dad or someone going over to pick that one up. Wilson makes her way back to get ready again for the 1-2. That one up high at the helmet height of Wilson there. Strong hit ball, and that's going to go foul also, hitting the fence. She's turning on it real well. Ball picked up there by Anna Claire Bartlett, back into Raylynn Bartlett. I'm assuming sisters, possibly cousins or something. Resetting it now for the 2-2. Swung on and miss is Wilson, and that'll be the first out of this half inning. Now stepping into the box is number 2, Bella Daniels, the first baseman for the Lady Cougars. She hits that one hard, and it gets through the infield, but playing shallow is the right fielder, Phelps, who gets it in, and had a chance of making a play there, but the first baseman wasn't on the bag, and I don't think she was expecting that. But Daniels gets to first on the first pitch there. That's going to bring Kirtland up to bat, pitcher for your Lady Cougars. Chip shot going back out here to right field again. Kind of hitting it where they ain't, as we say. Hit it where they ain't. Ball picked up by Phelps there, playing shallow right field. That puts base runners on first and second, both first pitch hits there. That's going to bring up Emma Futrell, the shortstop for the Cougars. Up high and away there, ball one. Another high pitch there. Caskey appearing to be a little unsettled after those two first pitch hits that have base runners on first and second, with only one out here for the Lady Cougars. Swing and a miss there, strike one. Fouled back into the mask there of the catcher. That'll be 2-2 now. Pitcher cam there kind of gets you right into that, right behind second base look of looking right past the pitcher into the home plate where the batters are. Fouled that one back into the netting. Does Futrell again, staying alive. 2-2. Swung on and missed there. That's going to be the second out of the inning. Can just imagine Coach Coop for the Lady Cougars was hoping they would at least have been able to chance to have the advanced base runners over. McGehee now up to bat for the Lady Cougars. That one's hit high out here to left field, where it's going to be gloved here by Anna Claire Bartlett. Brings it in and gets the third out of the inning. And so after now 4 complete innings of play, the Lady Tigers are still leading 2-0. We'll be back in a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Welcome back out here to Grant High School, where the Lady Cougars are battling with the Lady Tigers from Winnfield. And I believe that is Macy Anderson for the Lady Tigers end of the bat. She's a third baseman. First pitch in there for strike one by Kirtland. Fouled off her foot is that one. Hard hit ball, just couldn't quite get a glove on it from first, but saving the day, come over and grab it was a second baseman, Wilson, to pick it up and scoot it back over to Daniels to get the first out of the inning. Good defensive work there by the Lady Cougars. Now stepping into the box is Izzy Smith, the center fielder for the Lady Tigers. Little communication there by the umpires to one another. Ball up high there, ball one. It's been a wonderful, beautiful, oh, that one's hit right up here. It's going to grab by the shortstop over to first. That is Emma Futrell over to Bella Daniels. And that'll get the second out of the inning. That'll retire Izzy Smith. Back to the top of the order here for the Lady Tigers. Kylie Higgs, who is the catcher, steps in. That one thought about swinging at it, but a little bit high side of the strike zone there. Ball one, rather. That one's over the head. It's going to be ball two. Carly Rowe just couldn't quite get a hold of that one from the squatted position she was in. Higgs steps back in. That one's in there for a strike one by Kirtland on that inside portion to that lefty batter there. That one's up high. That's going to bring the count to 3-1 now with 2 outs. Fouled that one back into the netting there. Fouled that one back into the netting yet again. 3-2. I forgot to change it a minute ago. 3-2. Battling away here is Higgs. Taking the offerings up there of Kirtland and just chipping them away. That time Kirtland got her swinging on that third strike, and that'll be the third out of the inning, and that will wrap up this top of the fifth, where the Lady Tigers still lead 2-0. We'll be back in a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
are back live for the bottom of the fifth inning here. And into bat, I missed the number there. I believe that is Audley Carpenter, right fielder for the Lady Cougars. Swung and miss. Tried to bring that one down, but still too high there. 1-1. Caskey has now thrown 47 pitches. Not bad work here for fifth inning. Swung and a miss there by Carpenter. 1-2 now. Carpenter's 0 for 1 this afternoon. There's a good shot out here to center field right here in front of us, and that'll put Carpenter on first base. Izzy Smith grabs that one and gets it back in quickly to keep Carpenter from going anywhere further than first base. Cheyenne Ramos will be stepping up into the plate here for the Lady Cougars. Cheyenne's playing third base. She's 0 for 1 as well. Good looking pitch there. Strike one. Catching that outside edge of the plate. Sun setting down. Showing bunt there, and she does hit the ball. Bunt it, but it bunts foul. Taking a long walk out there is the umpire. Usually give a moment for everybody to regroup themselves a little bit as he was looking at the ball that was coming up. 0-2. No outs. Base runner on first there. Carpenter on first. Swing and a miss there by Ramos. Goes down on strikes. And that's going to be Kat Gentry, the center fielder for the Cougars, stepping in. Showing bunt, and bunts that one up high, and that's going to bounce back off of that brick half wall, I guess, a little barrier back there where the netting poles for the netting are mounted into it. Bring the count to 0-1 now. Showing bunt again, and that one's going to get passed by. Good distraction for the catcher. Pulls the bat back in time. And 1-1 now is the count. That gets your base runner advanced 60 feet up to second base now. Carpenter's now on second. Shows bunt again and bunts that one, and that goes foul. Trying to move the runner into better scoring spot there at third, but with two strikes on her now, definitely going to be swinging away. 1-2. There's a strong hit ball. It's going to come out here to left field, and And a clear. Bartlett runs over and grabs that one on the run. Carpenter had to go back and tag up, thinking that one was going to get by him. Carly Rowe, catcher here for the Lady Cougars, 0-2 for her at-bats tonight. That one is down low there for ball one. That one's in there for a strike from Caskey. That one's going to dribble across, but Higgs does a good job of keeping the ball in front of her. So Carpenter couldn't advance there from second. That one's in there for a strike. 2-2 now. To Rowe. 2 outs. Fan base cheering her on there. Cheering on Rowe. Hits that one. Shortstop's going to have a glove on it. Over to first in time to get the out and retire the side. Leave the base runner on. And we are going to the 6th inning now. Lady Tigers of Winnfield lead a 2-0 still over the Lady Cougars. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching 4. We are back out here at the Grant High School. Lady Cougars. Where did my batter go? There she is. Where they're battling here with the Lady Tigers from Winnfield. We are in the top of the 6th, as you see down there on your Wallace Associates scoreboard. That one up high, ball one. That one's hit hard up here to shortstop. She'll get it over to first in time, and that was Phelps there for the Lady Tigers that got that first out. Futrell to Daniels on the put out there. It's going to be Raylyn Bartlett stepping up to bat here. She's going to hit that one hard, and that's going to get all the way out through past second baseman. It's going to be gloved here by Kat Gentry in the center field for the Lady Cougars. Gets it back in quickly. But Bartlett finds her way to first base. Another base runner on. Lady Tigers have done well getting base runners on. Cougars have done well as well also to get base runners on. Just unable to push them around. Base runner is going to second, really unchallenged there by Rowe as she was trying to find the ball that was down at her feet. Bartlett gets advanced 60 feet to second base now. That first pitch in there was ball one. That one's in there for a strike, and throw back to second. Not in time, but Bartlett kind of slightly lazy getting back there. Almost got tagged out. They're very close there. Good throw by Rowe. Back to Wilson. Oh, there's a shot, and that's gone. Wow, that's a big hit by Farr there. Big two-run blast that no doubt that was going over the wall. Now batting is Caskey there. That first pitch up high, ball one. That one in there for strike. 1-1 now. There's another strike there. 1-2. Kirtland a little putting some business on the ball there after that home run shot. There she is. She's working hard now in the circle. Want to wrap this inning up so they can get back in here and show the Lady Tigers that they mean business here this afternoon. It's going to bring up Anna Claire. Bartlett up. That's hit up to second base. Over to first. Sadie Wilson grabs it over to Bella Daniels, and that'll retire the side here for the Lady Cougars. But they put two more on the board. And we'll be back in a few moments watching 446 Sports Lady Cougars softball right here.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
We're back out here to the Lady Cougars field at Grant High School, and Winnfield Lady Tigers are battling out here with them. First pitch in there is a strike. To Sadie Wilson for the Lady Cougars. That one's up high, ball one. 1-1 is the count. Sadie sees that one go outside. 2-1. Lady Tigers have a little pep in their step after that big two-run blast in the last inning. by Phelps. There's a big high hit ball. Going to be tracking in, and the smart base running there by Wilson. Didn't take any chances. She rounded first, came all the way into second as Phelps and Kat Phelps and Izzy Smith were converging on, almost collided there, but both missed the ball and it dropped in between them, giving Wilson a chance to get to second base. Great start to this sixth inning. Bottom of the sixth here for the Lady Cougars. Check swing there. One and oh. Bunt shown, bunt given. Over to first in time to get the out, but advances Wilson over to third base. Good job there by Bella Daniels to lay the bunt down and get the base runner over to third. That'll bring Peyton Kirkland in. It was two for two on the afternoon. There's a shot that's going to get through third. Base runner scores, and Kirtland ends up on first. And that'll put the Lady Cougars on the board on the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. Puts their first run on. Good watch on that pitch, letting it go high. Swing and a miss there. Chases the runner back to chases Kirtland back to first. 1-1 is the count. Caskey comes set, gets the call off of her wristband. Swing and a miss by Futrell that's batting there. Brings the count to 1-2. That one's outside. 2-2. Hit up high, being tracked there by the catcher. She misses, gloving the ball. So a foul ball there in essence. Base runner Kirtland smartly stayed on first. Future will come back and try it again here. 2-2. That one's hit over to third. Not going to be in time to get either one. Shortstop tried to grab that one and couldn't get Kirtland at second because she was already there. Tried over at first. Futrell beat the throw out. Now you have base runners at first and second with one out. Coach coming in and having a walk in here to the mound. have a little bit of a conference with his infielders. Outfield's meeting up out here themselves. Have a little chat. Got something to brew here for the Lady Cougars. They're finding themselves down 4-1 right now. It's going to bring McGehee up. Cammy McGehee, sorry. Saw the K and just got it mixed up with one of the other players. Cammy McGehee, who plays left field. See there, you have base runners on first and second. That one's down low. That one's up high. 2-0 now. After 2 base runners and a score earned in this inning, Caskey struggling a little bit here. Those first 2 pitches. There's a hard hit ball, going to be bobbled a little bit by the shortstop, unable to pick it up. And base runners find themselves full up on first, second, and third here for the Lady Cougars. Got some excitement coming out of that dugout over here for the Lady Cougars. McGehee is on first. That brings Carpenter up to bat here for the Lady Cougars. Bases loaded with 1 out. Carpenter's 1 for 2 on the afternoon. She hits this one, it goes to third, play goes home, gets the base runner on the force there, and that is now the 2nd out of the inning. Bases still loaded. Carpenter is on first, Future on second, Kirtland on third. Sorry. Carpenter on first, McGehee on second, Future on third. That's going to bring Cheyenne Ramos up to bat. Catches the outside edge of the strike zone there. Strike 1. Swing and a miss there by Ramos. Strike 2. 2 outs, bases loaded. Cougars would like to get a base hit here and possibly score 2. That one's outside, ball 1. Good pitch there by Caskey to see if Ramos would take the bait on it. Caskey's thrown 81 pitches so far. That one's fouled back into the netting. Reset now for the 1 and 2. Feel something good here for Ramos. Good pitch there to watch go by, rather. Ball 2, 2 and 2 now. Count, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Ramos doing a good job up there battling. Swing and a miss. goodness gracious. Lady Cougars had a great chance there to shorten the distance between them and the Lady Tigers, but the Lady Tigers will be starting the top of the 7th. 4-1, 3-point lead. We'll see how the Lady Cougars can come out and put them to a halt possibly. We'll be back in a few moments. You're watching 446 Sports. We're back live out here at Lady Cougars field where Anna Claire just hits that one up to second base. First pitch, first hit, and gets the first out. Let me clear the board off here and reset everything. There we go. It was Anna Claire Bartlett, I believe that was. Or Kaylee Callender, possibly. Nope. Yep, now here is Anderson, Macy Anderson in there. Stands in. So that was Callender, that first pitch hit out on first. There's a hit that's going over here. It's going to be fouled down that first base side. Over there, Carpenter, on that right field side rather. Carpenter scurry over and grab that one and get it back in. I believe that is 1-1. We'll call that 2-1. Fouled back into 2-2 now. School buses pulling back around here, obviously from the baseball team because it's Monroe City Schools on there. Tipped that one back into the glove, and Rowe grabbed a hold of it to get the second out of the inning. Now at the bat is Izzy Smith for the Lady Tigers. She hits that one over to third, and it's going to go foul. Was moving the camera expecting a throw over, but could not tell if it's foul, but they knew. That was hit back into the netting. Comes off right there by the pole. 0-2. Kirtland has thrown 81 pitches as well. So pretty close on both pitchers there on the amount of pitches thrown. That one's down and away. Hard hit ball coming out here. Center fielder there, Kat Gentry, grabs it. You see her and McGee giving high fives there as they go back in. They know that it is now their turn to come to bat. See what they can get going here. So after 6.5, last shot here for the Lady Cougars on senior night. See if they have some bottom of the 7th magic to come out and score 4 here and walk this one off. Be good to see. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching 446 Sports.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Here we are back live at it, bottom of the 7th. Cougars last shot at it. See if they can walk this one off or go for an extra inning, or going to be walking home, one of the two. There's Cat Gentry into bat there for the Lady Cougars. First pitch in there for ball one. There's a hard hit ball coming out here to left field. Anna Claire slips down but regains her footing to make the catch out here in left field. Good job there by Bartlett out here in left field. First out of the inning. Starting off the top of the order here now is Carly Rowe. Had kind of a quiet day for her. To say she's due would be an understatement at this point. There's a pop fly that's going to get over here to second base, and Kaylee Callender will grab that one for the second out of the inning. One out left here for the Lady Cougars. They're going to take this one home or put it to bed, one of the two. Now up to bat is Sadie Wilson for the Lady Cougars. A lot of cheering going on over there at the Lady Tigers. Hard hit ball coming out here to left field, and that's Anna Claire Bartlett's going to wrap that one up. Getting congratulations by Izzy Smith, her fellow center fielder out here. Lady Tigers will wrap that one up as the sun is just beating down on us out here. And that'll wrap this one up for us out here at Grant Lady Cougars on senior night. They fall to the Winnfield Lady Tigers 4-1. Quick game here in 7 innings. Great job by both teams. Beautiful afternoon. Great time to be out at the ballparks, folks. Get out here and support your team. We enjoy bringing you live high school action, football, baseball, basketball, softball, all of the sports. And but it is not a replacement for you being at the game. Please get there, and you can come back and watch it at any point in time on the recorded version of what we do. Thank you for watching. My name is Chuck Perkins. You've been watching 446 Sports. God bless and have a good night.